Hello everyone. My name is Supriya and you're most welcome to my channel Easy Life Tips. So today we are going to talk about how to do planning. So this video is not an end-to-end material about how to do planning, but an overview about how easily can you do a planning, particularly for working people, the one who manages the house as well as the careers. So here I'm going to talk about many things and let's start with it. First is background before starting. First, we need to decide why do you need to plan, how we are going to define goals, how to set timeline, way to achieve them, implementing and recording. So first, I would request you to take pen and a paper. This will help you to start right away. Okay, going on to our first point. Why? Why do you need to plan? So, planning, as I mentioned here, it will give you the starting point of your plan. Many a times it happens that, okay, my daily routine is set. I wake up, I cook food, I go to office, or I wake up, I drop my kids to the school, I go to office, or whatever the reason may be. You say that, okay, my daily routine is fixed, but still, why do I need to plan? So try to recollect things. If there were things that you could remember on time, might be you would have achieved them on time. Okay, this helps to make you feel less stressful and less burden, particularly if you are in a family. So many a times we are not able to get time for ourselves, we are not able to plan for our career or maybe a personal things, and then at the end of the day it creates a mess. So understand the reason behind planning. You, as a person, if watching this video, first try to recollect why do I need to plan and how I'm going to do that. Okay, I will help you about the how part. Now, first, starting with how you're going to do that, first thing you have to do is define goals. So, your goals particularly fall into three categories: personal goals, family goals, and career goals. Now, why I'm asking you to categorize this goal, the reason asking you to do is because this will help you to put the plan into motion. Okay, personal goals are something that you need yourself to be relieved of the stress. You are planning to learn any hobby, you are planning to go and read any sort of book, you are planning to go for a short trip or a simple grooming session for yourself. Okay, for family goals it may be a vacation planning. Okay, either there are examinations coming in for your children, or they are starting with their school, or you have to go and attend a wedding. These are the career goal. We can say a very important thing that we try, we miss out because we have not planned for you. Like you are getting you have done a 1 year of service or 2 years of service, now you're looking for promotion. What needs to be promoted? Maybe now you are getting very bored with the current job that you have and you want to change your job or you want to shift your profile. So career goals will help you that. These goals are, then we add certain points to it, certain tasks to it. So first is your choose your task. Okay, choose those tasks and set a timeline for it. How you're going to set a timeline? Very simple way: write down the task. Okay, in front of the task write down the deadline that you are willing to complete it. Now, how you're gonna do that, how you're gonna decide the deadlines is simple. For whenever there are deadlines or time that is given to you, for example for wedding, when the deadline is, when the wedding is, as and then you come back. Okay, if the wedding is on 10th, okay, then by 8 I need to have my dresses dress fitting done. Okay, before that first I need to go and buy dress if I have to buy, or ironing is there, I have to pack for things. So that is how you go ahead with it for particular task for which you do not know how to set a deadline. Okay, this is also one of the problem that many planners face: how to set a deadline. So I'll tell you in the next slide, like how to do that. Now, how to achieve this task. Okay, you may have seen in the prior slide that I have mentioned that are of two types: independent goals and dependent goals. Independent goals are something that are free of other goals. So let's take an example. If your hobby, you are planning to do, a particular, spend particular time with yourself, doing your hobby. So this is not may not be dependent on other tasks. Okay, so for those kind of tasks, first thing to forget, to remember is that they are flexible. So it is at your pace. Very important thing. Only thing that you need to do is to do it. Okay. Next is prioritize the task. So whenever you are listing down certain task and you feel that, okay, this task is completed, it's done, it is not dependent on other tasks. Like dependent tasks are something that flow in one day. For example, you have to go to shopping, then you have to try the dresses, You have to go give it to the fitting wala. Okay, you have to give it to ironing, and then you have to pack the bag so that you can be ready for the vacation. Or you have to book the tickets for your vacation, you have to book for stay, you have to see to that you are informing your family, and then going for a vacation. So these are dependent tasks, right? Also about career goals. Okay, now that you have joined a company, next task is like going and learning the skill. The next task is making your own reports. Next task is like, keeping your manager informed about. So these are dependent goals. But independent goals might be something that are not dependent on each other. Okay. So very important thing, you have to prioritize these, because what will happen ultimately, you'll feel, oh, I wasted my time not doing it. Okay, stick to the date of completion. So even though these tasks are independent, okay, if you are planning to go and learn some hobby, or you may have, you thought, okay, I'll cook something delicious today. This is your hobby. Let's say again, cake making is your hobby, and you want to cook cake today. So you said that, okay, maybe this Saturday I will cook a cake for myself. So stick to a deadline. If you miss it, making it on this Saturday, put another deadline to it. Just don't say that, oh, I missed it on Saturday, let's do it on Sunday. No, Sunday you already have some task that you have decided. Okay, so you need to achieve that also, no? So you cannot just drag on. Dragging on will not help you in planning. Okay, next is remember them daily. So independent tasks are something that we tend to forget. So sorry about that. So you tend to forget, and what will happen, that will lead to miss it, and you will ultimately feel the joy of living is not there. This particularly happens when there are personal goals set, because personal goals are, I tend to believe they are independent goals. You want to learn any new language, or you just want to go and visit some place, you want to go and visit some of your friends. So what happens is that you tend to forget it, and then ultimately you are not planning for it, and you miss the trip, or you miss visiting them. So remember them daily, go through the task, and so you're not forgetting it. I hope you might have got how you're gonna bifurcate your task in independent and dependent. Next is your dependent task. So these are very important. Okay, set the reminder on your phone. Dependent task, for example, let's take a point that you have to appear for an examination, and you have to give test series. Okay, this is very important. Never forget to give test series on time. So this is one of the example. Nowadays many of us are working, and at the same time taking education also. Okay, or if you know that there are visitors going to come on in the next week, and you need to buy groceries. So of course, see to that you are buying that groceries on the given time. Okay, because sometimes if you are missing anything, if you're not getting that kind of grocery on that day, so it will happen, it will not happen that your visitors are coming, and in front of them you're going and buying groceries. Okay, in case of family goals, keep them informed and seek help. So it is very important. Vacation, the things that you are doing for a family, see to that you are keeping your spouse, your parents informed about it. May not be your task, but telling them about their task. Okay, um, we have to go on shopping on this date. Okay, please remember, please help me with booking the tickets. What will happen, you will feel less burden. Your family will learn about how your family tasks are done. Okay, next thing is like, if you're sharing responsibilities and seeking help, it will help, it will make the whole thing very excitement. Okay, so otherwise you will feel that, oh, I'm only one planning for the wedding visit, I'm only one planning for vacation. So there will be no excitement. Okay, keeping your spouse informed, because if she or he is also working, will also know how to manage it out. Lastly, next point, career goals. So career goals is like, plan them as per your job responsibility. This is very very important. What happens is that we are always at the peak of our thoughts when we have lot of things to do. We feel, oh, I'm burdened with it, I like it, I'm excited about it. So what will happen, you will not plan for future. Okay, so this results into, after some time you will feel that, now that I have done everything, I have nothing to look forward. Okay, so if you have deliverables, if you have the task to be done, I'm talking about your job responsibilities. Okay, from day 1 to day 10, after that it gets slightly reduced. So plan something that you're going to learn from the 11th day onwards. Targeted that by 11, to maybe 5 days. Within 5 days I will go and learn this thing. So what will happen is that these small things will contribute to your resume, will contribute to your knowledge and your skills, and ultimately it will be very easier for you when you are planning for a shift or when you are planning for a promotion. Okay, also about gaining visibility in other teams. So those things can happen only when you have done with the current BAUs. Okay. And career goals, do not forget them to align with your work roles. So this is one of the important thing to do. Otherwise, your experience is lost. Lastly, personal goals. Personal goals, I talk about many times. People do not keep track of personal goals. But they will say, okay, this is the beginning of the year, and I will do these things for myself. So what happens is that they are not keeping track of it. Within the period of time, they start forgetting it, and have a reasoning for it. Why I want to do this? Okay, what will happen is, if you are keeping that one thing in your mind, you will be motivated by it, and that is one of the reason, bigger transformation happens with motivation. So when you are setting personal goals and you have a proper reason for it, you will feel motivated about it, you will feel excited about it, and that will help you to transfer into something that you want to become. And these I have particularly put on dependent, because personal goal is never one single task. They are dependent on each other. I have not gone deep into what your goals should be. Okay, because that is you as an individual should decide. But yes, I am there to help you in case if you find certain problems, and you everyone has a personal choice, and you feel that okay, I'm not able to fit this one of my task in either of these, and I don't know how to achieve it. So put it into comment box. I'll be happy to connect with you and comment on it and reply. Definitely reply to your comment. Next point, our next slide is, keep track of things you achieved and see the difference. um, as I mentioned, you do not need a diary or you do not need a planner. Okay, you just need a pen and a paper, and put tick across the thing that you have done, and see to it, if the day that you have written that, okay, out of 10 things, there are 5 things that you achieved on the day that need to be completed, you'll feel happy about it. You'll feel elated that, oh my god, I'm feeling so less stressed. Because even grocery shopping, at the end moment, is very stressful. Okay, so these small things will help you to achieve things in a better way. And as I mentioned, that in case you try to seek help from your family, you know definitely share these plans with your family. If not the personal or career goals, but you could say, share the family goals with your family member or your spouse. That will help you to achieve them in a proper way. Okay, highlight the task that you have achieved and missed. So it's not necessary only the achieved one has to be done, but missed one also has to be done. Carry forward a one that you have missed, very important. Because since you have put it to plan, see to that you are not missing it, you are doing it, maybe little late, but you are doing. What will happen once you do that? You will feel the happiness about finishing that task, and that will help you to get the basic outcome of planning. Planning helps you feel less frustrated and always ready. For example, specifically for career goals, you will be more than happy that okay, my day is less stressful, thank god I had planned it before only. And so this was a short overview about how to do planning, and I hope this motivates you to do start planning. And in case any help, please comment on the comment box, and I'm ready to help you. Thank you very much.